Here we go. Welcome to the second round of the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club Formula 1 World Championship. We are live here for the Australian Grand Prix, and as drivers head out onto the track, we could very well be seeing a record-breaking grid on track. I see the number 25 on my map. I'm having a slight heart attack. We're going to get this one underway. Drivers heading out on track. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix in the real world of Formula 1. We're back. And it's so nice to see F1 returning in the real world. And as for us, we're still in business. It's the second round of the championship. And we got ourselves a stacked lineup. Very, very exciting for this race. All right, here we go. So, as we watch all the drivers come around, one thing I do want to note here for you guys on stream side, that camera that you saw right there, we're not really having the best angles of this straight. So we're going to try our best to try to navigate through it, maybe go some onboard shots throughout that part, but that is really the only section of the track that we're really just not getting the full scope of the action. So we're also going to be taking advantage of the drone camera. Should be enabled right now. There we go. So here is the CMRSC drone camera, featured many, many, many times before in our league. And will show us a cooler perspective of what's going on track. So, first man to set in a lap, it's this one, the Guyanese, Marlon Young. Let's watch him from a bird's eye view, heading into T1, braking. Oh, a little bit off track. That's going to be track limits already. But he's going to keep pushing on, because at the end of the day, you really got to get these tires warmed up. Actually looks like he has backed off, so you know what? I think we should just head off to the next driver behind him. That's Jaden Harrison. Let's stick onto the drone, though. It's a pretty awesome shot. Oh, I take that back. I don't think we can head to the drone for a moment there. So let's stay on board with him. Jaden Harrison. Fast section over here, downshifting into fifth gear, accelerating out, and there you see, flat out through there. You want to stick on the inside line of this long back straight. Nick Edwards is going to be behind him, wanted to feast on some slipstream as they go up this straight with DRS flat open. Purple sectors are being taken away, so somebody's going quicker than Jaden Harrison on this lap, but the Ferrari's looking very stable through that section of the track. Nick Edwards. Is he purple? He's not purple, but both of them are going very quick. Nick might be impeded by Jaden Harrison, so they both have to keep it friendly around here. As they head into a hard braking zone. Oh, bit of a slide. Nick Edwards, wrong direction, looking on track. So we're going to stay with Jaden Harrison as he comes to the start-finish line. The time that the drivers are going to be chasing down is a 1 minute 21.011. So lots of time still on the board to take down this. Cody Lawrence is going to right away do so with a 1:18.209. The Sauber of Tom Flex is going to go up there. 18.9 and 18.3 is going to go to the Maserati of Dominic Masuzzo as he almost pins it into the wall. He actually is going to go into the grass and we'll take it straight to the pits. Evan Steinberg also putting in a lap time of a 1:21.523. We see Justin Nasir also lap there of a 22.7. Track's going to be rapidly improving throughout this session. Let me see if we have a final count of drivers in the session. Currently it's at 24, so we're on the bubble. We are tied once again for the most amount of drivers in a CMRSC race. Very exciting. I think we have to reduce the scale of this just a moment here. Just put in a number there. There we go. All right, let's focus back on and let's see what Justin Nasir is doing in the McLaren. McLaren's in pole position in Melbourne, so let's see if history can repeat in the world of sim racing. Not this lap, though. Justin is a second off in the middle sector. Cody Lawrence, however, will go even faster with a 1:17.556. Incredible lap from him. Red Bull once again on top. What can the likes of the rest of the drivers do about that? Yeah, it is a very quick time, so you gotta imagine these drivers are feeling the pressure, knowing that, wow, that is the lap times that drivers in the same car as me are pulling off. You gotta imagine they're gonna want to start turning it up with 5 minutes left to go in the session. So really going to be pushing out here. I do see Danny Nasir. That was another driver who I was wondering if we were going to see him in the session. We are, so that's good. Order being shuffled up in the mid-pack. They're having fun. Webster, he misses T1's apex, but he's already put up a lap time. Ferrari, there you see P3, as well as Bergstein, Porsche. They're all going off turn 1. But there you see, the times are rapidly increasing. Now Ferrari's in 3rd position, followed by Sauber. It's a classic livery, might I add. It's not Red Bull officially, it is Sauber. But it's got a retro paint scheme on there. I felt like it looked amazing. The Petronas RB Formula 1 team, driven by the Frenchman of Tom Flex. Maserati has taken P2 and P3 with Nick Edwards getting up there. That is a teammate rivalry I've continued to say is going to be a fantastic one to watch throughout this championship. As we continue on now, who do we see potentially improving? We're going to look at sector times. We're going to look at Cody Lawrence. Actually looks like he's on an out lap. Nick Edwards could potentially be on a lap, as well as this man. Now it looks like Mazuzzo has just exited out pit road, as well as Justin Nasir. As we continue on, Dominic Mazuzzo still trying to find some time here as we go down the order. Here comes the Ferrari of Anna Adam, and I think it's a good time to get him on for this lap as Marlon Young gets it all wrong. T1 may have distracted Adam for a moment there, was not fully committed into T1, but now into T3 here, braking in 4th gear. It's a very tricky part of the circuit that these cars are getting quite unstable. There you see a bit wide goes Adam there, potentially have lost about a 10th or 2 in that section, but still going to keep pushing on this lap. You see it was 2 tenths as well. He is right there with Cody Lawrence's lap time of a 17.5. Lots of traffic, however, on this back straight. Slipstream engage for Adam, but it's not going to be helpful for his lap. Oh, and Andrew is actually giving up that spot for him. Joshua Steinberg also up the road, and he's gonna get out the way. So looks like Adam may have had a bit of a break here on this lap in Ferrari, now into the braking zone. Sharp hits the apex, little kiss, and right back out. This could be a very good lap time. Potentially could split Maserati with 2 minutes left to go. Just have to nail the final couple of corners. It's a little bit slow into the penultimate corner. Oh, and he spun it. Has to hold the brakes. That was a very quick time. Looking at it, personal improvement in the middle sector. He has one more opportunity, but too hot. Letting the rears run way too hot, and we've seen it in qualifying today. What can you expect with pushing the tires that hard? So meanwhile, Bergstein also goes up to P6. We have Parker going to 7th position. Oh, he's actually stopped on track. Looks like he's trying to get him his space. I don't blame him. It's a lot of traffic out there. Meanwhile, Cody Lawrence, he's going to come around the start-finish line now. 2 seconds off on this lap time. But we're going to watch him on this one, see what he can do. Traffic on the start-finish line. Rupner Ryan in the way. Have to get out the way. You have to watch pit exit. Please watch pit exits when you're coming out. And Rupner Ryan, might I say, that's a second time in 2 rounds that Rupner Ryan has found himself wrong timing and unfortunately blocking the championship leader from potentially improving. Cody Lawrence's qualifying is complete. There's no chance he's coming around again. But drivers have to be smart. They need to understand where they're coming out on track. Meanwhile, Adam, all of them backing up on the final couple of corners. You see just one, so it looks like he's heading into the pits maybe. No, he's just let out that Ferrari to let him go. Lots of traffic throughout here. Harrison is struggling out there. Marlon Young goes up to 12th position. He's going to pull over to the side of the track. Qualifying and checkered flag has completed now, so it's all up to the rest of the drivers down the grid. Maserati, they're happy with their time. They don't think anybody can compete with it. And looks like Adam, he's trying to push hard. He did look pretty confident throughout there. 25.8. He's actually a 10th down, so is pushing actually on this lap. So we're going to stick with him. Can Ferrari split Maserati? That's the big question. Maserati's been so quick. That constructors battle between Maserati and Ferrari, it's a heated rivalry. With Ferrari at the moment leading the constructors, but with Jaden Harrison not on the pace. It's all up to this man, the Canadian. And what can Adam do in the braking zone once again? This is all about how much you've saved your tires throughout this lap. A little bit of a lift. Staying in 6th gear, brake in a straight line. Do not want to overcook the rear. You can see him partially on the throttle, making sure he's feeling right. Steinberg off the track there, goes to the pits. Can Adam split the Maseratis? P2, he does so, and actually doesn't even split him. He goes ahead of him. Ferrari goes to the front row. That's a great lap from him. And that's going to be qualifying complete at the very end. Cody Lawrence once again goes 2 for 2 in qualifying. Pole position will go to Cody Lawrence. All right, congratulations to your top 3 there. Cody Lawrence and Adam Dominic Mizzuzzo. 100%, yeah, did see the issues there on the traffic there for qualifying.